The topic is electrostatic potential energy of single point charge. Okay, first case is in field, in electric field. So see, every potential energy or every kinetic energy is measured with the help of work done. So here also we will do some work. Topic is electrostatic potential energy of single point charge in electric field. So how much work you will do in bringing the charge from infinity to that point will be stored as electrostatic potential energy of that point charge. So you can see in the diagram, this is the region of electric field and I have brought one charge from infinity to point A, and that charge is Q1. Q1 we have brought from infinity to point A, and the value of electric field at A is E1. So field at A is E1, and OA, which is a position vector of point A, it's R1 vector. So we can show it as well. R1 is this. So now let us use the formula of potential. What is the general formula of potential? Work done per unit charge. So my first work done upon the charge board, which is Q1, is equal to potential at A. Potential at A. Okay, so W1 by Q1 is equal to V at A. Now what is it equal to? How can we open this? We'll be using this formula. Electric field is potential gradient V by distance. So E1, first electric field at point A, is equal to V by R1. R1 is position vector. So V is opened as R1 E1. So we can substitute here potential at E, potential due to E at A. So it can be opened as R1 E1. So substitute R1 E1, Q1 will come this side. So W1 is equal to Q1 E1 R1. So this is the first work done. And we have assembled first charge. So this work is stored in form of potential energy. So it can be written as potential energy's formula we have got. Potential energy of single point charge we have got as Q1 E1 R1. Okay, and without field, obviously when E1 is 0, there is no potential energy. Okay, now getting to the next topic, which is electrostatic potential energy of 2-point charges in electric field. In electrostatic field or electric field. So let us see this. Now we will bring, because it is a topic of 2-point charges, we will be bringing 2-point charges in electric field. So definitely the sum of both the work will be equal to the topic, that is electrostatic potential energy of 2-point charges. So W1, W2 is bringing the first charge Q1 from infinity to a particular point, that is A, and W2 is the amount of work done bringing charge Q2 from infinity to A. Now let us get to the diagram once again. So this is the region of electric field, right? Now you have brought the first charge at A. This is point A and you have brought your first charge. This is the topic which you have just done. And E1 is the electric field at A. Electric field at A. Now we will use again potential is equal to work upon charge. So first work by first charge is equal to potential at A. Now who will exert potential at A? The electric field which we have found. E1 will exert. Field will exert. So how to open it? How to open the potential? We have already seen and we will see it once again. Electric field is potential upon distance. That is electric field is potential gradient. E is E1. V is to be found. And R is R1 because only you have brought first charge. So V is equal to R1 E1. Substitute here. Bring Q1 this side. So this is your first work done in bringing first charge. Now we will bring second charge because it is a topic of electrostatic potential energy of 2-point charges. So you can see here in figure. Now there is one more point B. From infinity we have brought a charge Q2 and we have kept at B. But we will keep in mind that there are certain new distances which need to be shown right now. One is your OB, which is position vector R2. Okay, and one is the distance between A and B. Distance between A and B means distance between Q1 and Q2, and that we will denote as R12. R12 is the distance between, this is R12, distance between A and B. So R12 is the distance between point Q1 and Q2, distance between these charges. Okay, so second work done by second charge is equal to potential at B. General formula W by Q is equal to V. So W2, second work done by second charge, is equal to potential at B. Now Q2 coming this side, so I've written Q2 this side. Now how can we write potential at B? Potential at B will be potential due to E2 and potential due to first charge. Who is E2? This is electric field at B. This is my point B, and electric field at B is E2. Okay, so E2 will exert potential at B, and Q1, which has already come before Q2, will also exert potential. Now how to open potential due to electric field, that you know already, we have done so many times. Let us do it again. We have electric field is equal to potential gradient V by R. So it's E2 and second position vector. So V is ready as E2 R2, that we have substituted here. You can see it's E2 R2. Potential due to E2 at B. Now potential due to Q1. So for here we will use the general formula of potential due to 1 point charge. So what is the formula? It's K charge upon distance. Okay, this is the general formula of potential that we are going to use here. So you can see K potential due to Q1, and this is the mutual separation between A and B. This is the distance that we have highlighted. R12 is the distance between charge 1 and charge 2. So multiply with Q2 both the terms. So second work is also ready. You can sum up both the work 1 plus work 2. This will give you the electrostatic potential energy of 2-point charges in field. 2-point charges in electric field. This is the formula. But if it is without field, you can put both the electric field 0 and you will get this formula. And this is very important. This is giving you the general formula for electrostatic potential energy of 2-point charges without field. Obviously, it's K first charge into second charge upon mutual separation, the distance between 1 and 2. Okay, now coming to electrostatic potential energy of 3-point charges. So we will not produce the derivation once again. If it comes in exam, then also you can produce up to here, and then you can say by general. Similarly, we can find out third work done, and let us take the idea now. This is electrostatic potential energy of 3-point charges. First of all, you write the potential energy of each charge with interaction due to field. First charge interaction with first field. Okay. So Q1, E1, R1, similarly Q2, E2, R2, similarly third charge is also there, so Q3, E3, R3. You have to just tell E3 is field at point C. Field at point C. And which is point C where you are bringing third charge from infinity, right? Similarly, you'll have to write this. Now, electric potential energy due to charges mutual interaction. Q1, Q2, so separation between 1 and 2. K is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. Q1 will interact with Q3, so mutual separation between 1 and 3. Q2 will interact with Q3, so mutual separation between 2 and 3. So this is the way you can write the general formula of 3-point charges in field. If it is without field, you can put E2 0, E1 0 and E3 0. So obviously, then it will come like this. And this is again an important formula. Now you can produce for any. N charges also, 4 charges also, 5 charges also. So let us try to write down electrostatic potential energy of 4-point charges, right? So I'm writing for 4-point charges. First we will write for in field, and then we will write for without field. So see, first charge will interact with first field, with the field at A, and second charge will interact with field at B, and third will interact with field at C, and fourth will interact with field at D. So this is easy. Now their mutual interaction, you will write due to the mutual interaction of the charges. So you can see general formula is K, charge 1 into charge 2 by distance. So Q1 will interact with Q2, mutual separation. Similarly, Q1 will interact with Q3, mutual separation. Okay, and Q1 will interact with Q4 also and mutual separation, but don't forget to write K. So I have written all the interactions of first charge. Now I can write for second charge. K, Q2 will interact with Q1, that I have written here, so it is interact with Q3. Okay, all possible combinations you will write, but don't repeat anyone. Q2, Q1, Q1, Q2 are same. Now Q2 will interact with Q4 upon mutual separation, but see I have not written K, so please write. So Q2, Q3, Q2, Q4, Q2, Q1 covered. Now it's Q3 and Q4. You will say, what is R34? This is a separation between charge 3 and charge 4. Charge 2 and charge 4 separation. Okay. Now, where is third point's interaction with 1? Here. Interaction with 2, it is here. So, yeah. So, how many terms are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of these and 4 of that. Total 10 terms. Now, electrostatic potential energy of 4-point charges without field. So, you know now that you can put these 0, E1 0, E2 0, E3 0, only these terms will be 0, rest will be as it is. Now we are writing for n point charges, which is an important topic. Okay, without field we are writing. So we will simply see the mutual interaction of charges. What is the general formula? It's K Q1 Q2 by separation. This is a general formula. So we will write it as K Qi. You can see I have written Qi, that is Q1. Okay, and Qj, distance separation, mutual separation, distance between I and j. Now you see I have written summation. Obviously this will be open 1 2 1 3 like that. So summation are put, two summations are put because two variables are there and both will be running from 1 to n. J will also run from 1 to n, and then I have divided it by half, and then I have written this condition that I can never be equal to j, which is true. Q1 we are not writing, Q2 we are not writing, right? So I cannot be equal to j. And why I have written it half here? Because Q1 Q2 or Q2 Q1 you will count as 1. So two terms you are counting as 1. So we are writing as half. One of the term is only counted. So that's all. It's an important topic. Kindly prepare and thank you.